Hi everybody, I'm Aphrodite Rose Starfire, and I'm making this video today because I wanted to teach you guys and inform you about my process on how to collect gold, pure monatomic gold from your own body. Specifically, this is for menstruating females, so share this with all of your ladies in your life. If you're a man, please educate other women that you know about this. But I'm going to start collecting and drying my menstrual blood. And if you aren't familiar with ORME or Starfire, ORMUS, Monatomic gold, please see my video that I did called What is ORMUS? Dragon's blood, and I'll put a link in the description. I've actually had this for a while and have collected a few cycles, not recently, but I am this cycle. This is called a Diva cup, and it comes, see it says Diva, it comes in like a little bag. I'll include how much it costs. But it actually has like measurements in milliliters, quarter ounce. Anyways, so what you do is you use this instead of like a tampon or, you know, sanitary napkins or whatever, and it actually works really well. So this is very informative. When I've used it, you insert it by folding it like this, like a taco, and then like squeezing it like a ball, like that. And then you use this edge and push it in like that, and then you release and it opens up inside of you. So you have to be comfortable with, you know, your fingers down there and everything. But what happens is you leave it in and it collects your Starfire, your menstrual blood, and I usually take it out like when I like need to have a bowel movement, and like anytime you need to push, like when you need to pee, you don't need to take it out, like it doesn't affect it at all. But like I wouldn't leave it in and try to push, you know, so that's when I take it out. And how you take it out is you don't want to like just pull on this, because this part will be suctioned up to your cervix. So what you do is you stick your finger in and you slide your finger up the side and you push in this, and it will open the seal, and then it will release and you can just slide it out. And all of the blood will neatly, it'll be very neat in this. And what I'm going to do, I'll show you right now, is how I'm going to collect it. I did think about drying it in the sun, but since this menstruum is very rich in melatonin and serotonin, which melatonin is light sensitive, I'm going to keep this in the dark like, you know, the womb is in the dark, you know, the feminine creative chaos is in the darkness. That's, you know, like the new moon is where creation is, it comes from the void, right? So I'm going to keep it in the dark, but I'm going to put it in a very meaningful, power infused niche that I made specially for drying this. And hopefully it will create an amulet of sorts, of which kind of what Dan Winter was talking about, the ORME amulets. But this will be of my Starfire. I've actually drank this before, and straight from taking it out. And I highly suggest trying this out. It doesn't taste like blood if you cut yourself. It does stay together though, so you kind of have to like open the back of your throat, and it just kind of slides in one kind of shot. It's almost like a shot glass, and it's interesting, you know, kind of like, you know, Holy Communion. But it's interesting that it's called like nectar of the gods, and it's said to have this sweetness because it does. It is very sweet. It has like almost like the sweetness of wine. It's very sugary. And if you think of it, like this is the bed of what you donated your body and your stem cells to create a new being. So this is like intention of a baby that never happened. And instead of flushing this down the toilet, this actual gold we're gonna save. If you do consume it directly, I've noticed you get immediate psychic abilities. Like I said, I usually will retrieve it after, like before I go to the bathroom, and that will kind of be before I take a bath or a shower. So when I had done this in the past and taken this, and then go into a bath or a shower, I got like super downloads. And remember, this is what the, in the days of Noah, what the kings used to live to be 900 years. This is the gold of the gods, the Anunnaki blood, the Starfire, the mana. Okay, let me show you how I'm going to dry it. Okay, this is a room I never go into. This is my abysmal room of feminine chaos and disorder, negative craziness. Okay, again, I'm going to keep this in the dark, but I'm going to turn on the light to show you. These are the lost souls. Okay, so this is where I'm going to keep and dry my Starfire. I'm going to pour the Starfire in here, and this is some wax paper that I made a cup into, and as it dries, I will kind of open up the wax paper and then pour subsequent cups on there. So it will start to create kind of a stone. So this is where I'm going to keep it open air to dry. This is going to be in this mug, which is my initial K for Kimberly, and my last name is K, so I'm Kim K. I'm putting it on this really pretty box. I think it's really important that you put it around things that are important and meaningful energy you want to infuse into your menstruum. Of course, the roses. These three mermaids are, I drew the picture of the mermaid and then my three little sisters colored it in. And then this lotus picture, lotus is a symbol for Starfire, and my brother gave me this painting, my brother Matthew. This sweatshirt was my mother's in the 80s, and it has a cat with lotus lilies, lily pads. And this is my favorite sweatshirt, and I wear it. This was my grandmother on my dad's side, my dad's mother, Grandma June. Her name was June Rada, like sunray, and she was born June 26, 1926. So 6/26/26, 2626. And June Rada. And this is Kuan Yin. This belonged to Grandma June. This is a Chinese goddess, and she rides on a dragon's head. And so she's a symbol of feminine fertility, and in my eyes, Aphrodite. She has like pearls and like an inverted cross. This is my mother's mother, Bertha Brown, my grandma Rose, and that was me at my graduation. And then this is me and my mother, Marilyn Rose, at a Day of the Dead themed wedding. Interesting. And this is a daffodil, kind of an X-ray lithograph of a daffodil. and that's a symbol of Aphrodite. Daffodil is the Narcissus genus, and the story of Narcissus and Echo. Echo fell in love with Narcissus, and Narcissus ignored her and made her go away. And Echo went to Aphrodite, and Aphrodite cursed Narcissus by making him fall in love with his own reflection until he died. And in his place, daffodils grew up in remembrance of not to be vain. And to remember Aphrodite. So, I hope you guys all start collecting your own gold. I believe it's going to be very powerful here in the near future. And please let me know what you think. Love you. Bye.